Hello, it's been a while, but in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make your own collisions. What I mean by that is instead of taking pre-made collisions like we did in the last tutorial for the Falcon Flyer, you won't be able to adjust them to your own will or whim, or however that expression goes. You'll only need one extra program, and that really isn't needed that much if you're... I don't know. I'll explain that later when I get to it. So I have made a quick little file for you. You just do this with your stage. As you can see, I have a stage. I can just delete this. I don't need it. It's a boat. I got this from... Actually, I'm not sure. Might be Mario Kart Wii. I forget, but that's not the point. Anyway, we're gonna make it so you can step on it. If we open up the collision data, I have modeled collisions all around it. Looks so when you start the stage, you'll land on it, and everything will be great. But how did I do this? Well, just delete all this. You're obviously going to need a model, but when you have deleted all the collisions you don't need, make sure the collision object you want is selected, and hold Alt, left click and drag. You have a new collision. Strip. To align it vertically, horizontally, you would hit Align Y, and it lines perfectly flat. Vertically, align X, and straight up. So let's just make this on top. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Just drag on top like this. Align it Y to be perfectly flat. And you have to go down here, bottom. Let me just make this bigger. Go over here to the bottom left and make sure type is set to the type of thing you want it. If it's a floor, as you can see, you are going to be walking on it. You'll select floor. If it's a ceiling, like if it was under here, you can jump up and you won't be able to get through. Ceiling, right wall, run into it on the right, left wall, run into it on the left. So select floor. Make sure this characters checkbox is checked. Don't really know what will happen if it isn't. I've always checked it, but I think you might not be able to walk on it. Not sure though. Anyway, materials. If you open this up, you'll see a bunch of options. This is the type of thing you'll be walking on. Don't know what all these footsteps or a different sound like or anything, or bubbles. I don't know. But basically, ice makes you like slide around. Snow, it sounds like you're walking in snow. Ice 2. Ice again. Water, haven't tested that out, but it might be like you're swimming. I don't know, it might be like you're walking through shallow water. Experiment with that. Now let me make a wall. So, Alt, left click, drag, line X, drag it over to where you want your wall to be. To make your collision smaller or larger, click the edge, if I can get it, of the collision data, so it turns like reddish yellow and great. I unclicked it. Drag. So make it shorter. Select line X, make it perfectly vertical, and we're going to make this a right wall. Go in, and if you select two collisions by highlighting both of them, you can click merge and they'll attach together. This is handy for occasionally if there's like a little crack, your character will fall through it. Really unlikely, but it happens. Now let's make another one. Alt, left click, drag, make it shorter, drag it over here, there, and I cannot see, and hit the wrong button. Anyway, when you're at the edge of a wall, you're going to want a ceiling or something. You're going to want it to be that if you fall off it a little bit, you hang onto it. So, you want to make it a floor. And you want to hit right ledge or left ledge. In this case, it's on right, so you want to make it a right ledge. So when your character falls, and he or she is by the edge of the stage here, he'll grab onto it. Same with if the ledge is didn't mean to do that, but anyway, you'll hang on. Now, let's close out this. When you're done editing your collisions, save your changes, and I'm not, and open up a new program. It is not necessary, but it will fix your stage. Open up Brawl and open up your stage. Collision. Alright, it doesn't want to open that one up. So let's just open up collisions. There. This doesn't have it. And this is embarrassing again, so let's just yeah. So as you can see, there are a bunch of just get rid of there are a bunch of little dots. Each dot is a different thing. It's like where items spawn. It's death limits. It's where characters spawn and respawn. All that. Technically, you can make all your collisions here, but that's not really good. So after you're done editing your collisions, you'll open up Brawl. You'll want to find in position, scroll down, player 0E, 0N, 1E, all these down to 3N. Player 0E is your player 1. Now, you want to alter these two values to where you want the player to spawn. Because let's say you have a collision, your collision starts way up here. The player 0E dot is down here. What that means is that you will spawn under where your collision will start. So you want to move your collision, spawn point up. So Y moves up, as always. Let's move it up to, I don't know, somewhere. Let's just keep this 60. And click a new icon or position data, and your spawn point will move up. Keep editing. It's probably going to be huge. There. And do the same thing, same point for 0N. Make sure they're all equal. 0E and 0N are equal to each other. 1E and 1N are player 2. 2 E and N are 3. 3 E and N are player 4. Make sure they're equal to each other. You'll know they're equal to each other if they overlap. And click on both and they're the same thing. Now, do not save in Brawl. It does not work. You want to reopen your stage. The reason it's not working is probably this. Reopen the stage and go to model data 100. Open up this and go to bones. Open up stage position and scroll down until you see player 0E, 0N, all these. Select player 0E as you do over in Brawl and scroll down over here to translation. Change the translation to the coordinates you have here. First coordinate is -80, which is the X. It's -60 here, so you want to change that to -60. second coordinate is y, which says 32. So you want to change it to 32. Z stays the same, never alters Z. And what you'll do is enter, and translation is saved. Do that for every single thing. You don't need to do the ones that you didn't change. And then close out Brawl. You will save it in Brawl Box, and you are done with your collisions. Brawl Wall is only necessary if your collisions are, your spawn points are way off from where the collisions are. Respawning, don't like the respawn point, just find the little position that says respawn. And that's basically all you need to know for collisions. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Any questions, just PM me, ask in the comments section. Thanks for watching.